My mom is a veteran. She served in the Air Force and she was honorably discharged. You know, she had us and she did the best that she could without any help. And so because she was doing this on her own, it was a struggle. We were poor growing up. There were times we would go to the food pantry. There were times where the only thing we had to eat was some canned goods, like some corn, a can of corn or some green beans, or maybe cut up some potatoes and fry them. There were hard times, but I look at our lives now, all of our lives, my mom's included, and I'm just grateful because it's like, okay, there was a time where I went to the pantry because that was the only means of food that we had. And now God has blessed me so much so that I actually have a pantry that is filled with food in my house today. And so I'm just grateful that He provides. And I'm grateful that my ladder is greater. And even from here, my ladder will be greater. And I'm just grateful that despite all the struggles, despite all the pain, despite every single disappointment we experienced, that God has kept us through these years. And I'm just grateful for my mom. I don't care that she dealt with, addiction. I don't care that she dealt with anything that people would try to look down on her for. That makes her stronger. I'm not, judging anyone, but I'm just saying for those who have looked down on my mom and made her feel less than, like, look at her life. Her life speaks. Yeah, it started out rough, but she got herself together. She did her best, raising us the best that she could. And now all three of her daughters are college graduates, homeowners, happily married, successful. And that's a lot more than other people can say, but it has nothing to do with us. Literally, it has been God doing this through these years. It has been of His efforts, none of our own. And so we are grateful and we give Him the glory for that. I also remember a time experiencing homelessness, being in a homeless shelter and not having a place to lay your head or a room or a bed, still having to go to school, right? And act like everything's okay, but really, you're hungry and you don't know where your next meal is coming from. I can remember those days. And when our church goes out, it's called For His Glory Bible Fellowship in Columbus, Ohio. When our church goes out and we help serve with a ministry called Be Blessed, we serve those who are experiencing homelessness or living on the land. It's definitely a humbling experience because it brings back to memory those days, because I remember. I'll never forget. And I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for those days because it helps me to appreciate the life that I have now. I thank God for my mom, and I'm grateful for her, and I'm grateful for the testimony that we share because it's made us stronger women and strong women who have good character. So I love you, Mom, and I hope you like the picture.